Hey up guys, long time no see. Today we're upgrading the servo on the XV01. Brilliant little chassis this. I've been running it at the local club where we do rally racing. Unfortunately it's been a bit lacking behind. It's my driver's not brilliant anyway, and this thing's been a bit slow compared to the competition, so I've got a whole host of upgrades coming for this car. First thing we're going to do is the servo. Got a new servo here. Before I fit this, I'm going to show you the speed of the old servo so you can see how much difference the new one makes. Right, let's get the battery in it. S here should do it. That's the one. Right. Right, bear with me a sec. Right, that's the LiPo in, connected up. There you go, that's on, so you can see not the fastest of servos that's in there. Yeah, decent servo, but not quite up to club racing standard. So let's get the new servo in. Right, I'll just show you this new servo then. So this is low profile, all metal servo, 25 kilograms, metal spline, metal gears inside, full metal casing. You get some good spares with this as well. In fact, I'll link it in the video so where you can get it from. Metal horn, spare set of gears, and looks like gearbox shafts in there as well. Plastic servo horns, mounting hardware, so all sorts in there. We can use all of that. Right, let's get the old servo out. There we go. I'll just pop the link off there because we'll yeah, I'll pop the link off there, so because we're going to use that. You should do it. There you go. And we just need to cut this tyre up here. Right, so we'll need the ball link, the turnbuckle and links at the end, and maybe that nut there as well to go to the new servo horn. So let's take this off. We'll probably need that screw as well, and then we'll need to put the new servo on these mounting posts here as well. I keep this for use in another car, maybe one of my son's cars that can go in. If I've got a lunchbox actually, could go in that. Might put it in the lunchbox. Not going to be racing that thing. Right, so everything's stripped off that we need. There's a lot of washers here that I've had to use to space it, but hopefully we won't need these in the new servo. So first thing I'm going to do is get this centralized by connecting it to this, making sure everything's set to everything's zeroed on the transmitter as well. a lot quieter than the old one. Right, let's just check on the transmitter that everything's zeroed out properly. There we go, that 100%. Check the trim. That's zeroed out. Dual rate. That's zeroed out as well, that's at normal. Right, good. So now we know that's positioned centrally. We'll leave this all switched on because when this is all powered up, the servo is solid, it doesn't move. The only way it moves is through the transmitter. So it's going to get mounted like that. So we need to put the servo horn on here. It goes on there. Just going to make sure it's all lined up properly. Excellent. It's slightly out, but that's as close to the middle as I can get it. We'll sort the rest out with the trim. Put this on and tighten it up. Goes there. Great. Right, we can power this off now and get it all connected up. Alright, so move that out of the way for the minute. So we'll put the mounts back on for it. In fact, we need to put that on as well, don't we? Put that on first. That'd be a good idea. I'm not going to use any Loctite. I don't like using it. It just kills all your tools when you try and undo things. As long as you keep checking and maintaining it properly, you shouldn't have any issues anyway. That's if you've not driven an XV01 chassis before, I recommend you give it a go. The handling on them is pretty unique and very good as well. Really good handling, loads of grip. Brilliant for a little club racer, but you probably want to upgrade it, strengthen it all up for racing. Oh yeah, the reason I'm not using a servo saver, as I'm using this metal horn, is because I've used these servos before in the other cars I use for racing. So I've got a little 12 scale car, a little M chassis that I use for racing, and also I race a Top Force Evo as well, and I use this servo in both of those cars as well, with a servo horn rather than a servo saver. I've never had any issues with it. It usually just pops the link off. If I have a bad accident, which I do quite a lot because I'm rubbish at driving, it just usually pops the link off, but I've never caused any damage to the servo through using a servo horn rather than a saver. Not these ones anyway. Very strong. Right, that's all those 4 screws nice and tight. I've used washers to distribute the load a bit there around the screw head. Yep, happy with that. So let's offer it up to the chassis and see how it's going to fit with the horn and the link for the servo. So that's going to sit in there like that. Yeah, plenty of space now because it's a low profile servo, loads of room. Might even be able to fit the link on the front of the servo horn to give me extra steering throw. Because before, with a full height servo, I had to mount the servo link on the back of the arm there, and it was limiting the amount of throw I had because the arm was hitting the servo itself. So you can see there, look, that's how the holes line up just there, and I've got some room to put the link at the front, all being well. Yep, we've got room there. Let's put the link on then. Not going anywhere. Okay. So that goes there. I'm going to turn that round so it goes on the link. Cool. Now where's the screws? These ones. Right then, moment of truth. There we go, it's more like it. Obviously I've got to sort out the trim and everything else, the end points and what have you, but yeah, that's loads better, isn't it? I mean, you can see loads better. Excellent. Right, leave it with me then. I hope you like this video, guys. Hope it was useful for you. If you like it, you know what to do.